What is going on, Exo community? This is Exostomp here once again, and today, people, we're going to be going over the ADL Little Cup Speed League for our round 2 match. This is going to be against Anna Lauren and the Kansas City Chinchous. So, her team is very powerful. I mean, as you can see on the screen, this is what she brought. But besides these 6 Pokemon, she also had a Yamask and Galarian Meowth, which both are pretty good as well. She went with the 8 Pokemon, no more. I had 10, so it was a little harder to probably prep for all mine, but because she had 8 Pokemon, it made it a little easier to prep, but really wasn't easy, because the Pokemon that she has are very hard to prep for. Like, Farfetch'd, okay, say my counter is Spritzee. It does learn Poison Jab, so don't know if she's bringing that. Also, something like a Psychic type. Let's say I brought Esper. It has knockoff, so it was a very scary game. But I think I prepped well enough. Did figure that no Rapid Spinner and 1 Defogger. The Defogger was Farfetch'd, which was nice. So I was able to, this was a great game to set up sticky webs. So yeah, I had to set up webs in order to basically sweep, and I realized that fastest Pokemon was, had 19 speed, so I grabbed, I basically made things, after webs it goes to 13 speed, so I made things go to at least 13 and some even 14 speed just to outspeed. So let's go to our Sticky Webber. We have Sticky Web, of course. We have Scald, Leech Life, and Magic Coat. I mean, really, Dewpider was just here to Sticky Web, but Leech Life was here for the Grookey. It's pretty nice to have. These stats, I honestly just throw them in. I don't know. I just made it defensive. Ironics, 30 Berry Juice, pretty self-explanatory. We did have Dragon Dance. I don't remember if we pressed it or not. We have Earthquake, Body Press, and Stealth Rocks. Pretty standard. It does do a lot of damage to most of her team, which is good. Do have Spritzee. Like I said, it's basically here for the Farfetch'd, but after webs, it does outspeed Farfetch'd, which is nice. As well as Salandit. Salandit is basically her counter to Spritzee, so that's why I'm running Psychic on it, which knocks it out in 1 hit, which is great. I do have Calm Mind, Moonblast, and Draining Kiss. Really, these 3 moves, the first 3 moves, are what I needed, and then Draining Kiss was there just in case I could kill something, but, you know, I wanted health back, so why not? We do have the Ponyta. I ran Flash Fire. I should have ran Flame Body, but I don't know, I think I just forgot to put a good ability on Ponyta, but Flash Fire is okay versus Salandit, so it's not bad. I did have Play Rough for the Scraggy, as well as, I think I brought it for, yeah, the Farfetch'd. I had Low Kick for the Munchlax, High Horsepower for the Salandit, and then Will-O-Wisp for basically her whole team, because she had a lot of physical mons. Oh, and like I said, just trying to outspeed everything. For Machop, again, 13 speed, max speed basically for Machop. It's pretty nice. Expert Belt, Knockoff, Dynamic Punch, Bullet Punch, and Earthquake. I made sure that it could outspeed after webs basically everything, which is nice. I was afraid that she was going to bring Yamask, because, you know, No Guard Dynamic Punch is such an easy thing to run on Machop, but luckily she didn't. Then we have Honedge. I don't want to say Honedge did work this game, but Honedge was really good this game. Let's just say that. So, Swords Dance, Sacred Sword, Rock Slide, and Psycho Cut. Yes, I'm running No Stab, because I didn't think I needed it, with the amount of Pokemon that she had. Sacred Sword, of course, was there over close combat because of the Munchlax. Setting up curses is really annoying, so break through that. Rock Slide was there. For the Salandit, it did kill the Salandit, but I think I don't remember why else, actually. It may have just been for the Salandit. I don't know. I don't really remember. But the Psycho Cut was there for the Farfetch'd, of course. But with all that out of the way, oh, and then 13 speed, trying to max speed, and then Swords Dance was there, of course, to kill things. So that all out of the way, let's get into the first round. We didn't have round 2. I left, and then yeah, I'm so used to the winning player puts up the replay, and I didn't grab it. I should have grabbed it anyways, but nonetheless, it's okay. This will be round 1, and I'll talk about round 2 after. Let me actually switch sides real quick. So here, I started off with Ponyta, mainly because for some reason I thought Grookey, because I know that a lot of grass types have Bullet Seed, so I was thinking Bullet Seed Onix would be great this match versus like Onix. And if I started off with Onix, I would have been in a really bad situation, so I was thinking Ponyta counters Grookey. Even though I'm not running a fire type move, still good to have out because she doesn't know that. So she switches right into Scraggy here, as I just go ahead and Will-O-Wisp because that's a free Will-O-Wisp. And here now I just switch out into Dewpider because Dewpider can do anything to the Scraggy, live any hit. She switches out into Munchlax as I set up Sticky Web, and here is basically where round 1 happens. Send out Honedge. I just Swords Dance because I know I have Sacred Sword, as she just keeps stressing up. I guess she forgot that it learned Sacred Sword. I would too, but Sacred Sword does knock out the Munchlax, and here at +2, ooh, this will do work. So here, I do live, which is good, but I was like, well, that's weird. That was either the Speed Tie, or she Scarf. Her switching directly into it sort of felt like she was Scarf, because yeah, either that, or I guess she doesn't really have too many answers, maybe the Farfetch'd, but she switches out into Scraggy, which was weird, because I could have just hit her with another Rock Slide, but yeah, okay. So I just go with Sacred Sword again, as she goes right back into Ponyta again, just to use High Horsepower again. So yeah, very weird play. I guess she thought I would switch. I didn't think I really needed Honedge after the Munchlax kill, so I didn't mind sacking it, but yeah, we weakened a lot of her team already. I send out my Dewpider pretty freely, as I can just Leech Life. I should have Scalded in all retrospect, but that's okay. As I go out in the Spritzy, I take that Brave Bird, not well, but I am able to outspeed after the webs, of course, so I can just easily Moonblast anything, knock out the Ponyta. Salandit comes in, and I show Psychic. It doesn't kill, which is very sad, but it does stop the sub, which is annoying. So I just Psychic here, knock Salandit out, Moonblast, knock the Farfetch'd out, and here's a little annoying. I Moonblast, doesn't do much. She sets up Leaf Seed. I'm a little scared, so I switch out into Machop here, because I know Machop can just Dynamic Punch and hopefully win here. But yeah, 57%, nice. I just need to confuse. I do get it, and that's a GG for first match. Second match, the Munchlax was able to sweep because I think I sacked the Honedge. Yes, I sacked the Honedge by accident because I forgot that that Farfetch'd had Scrappy and was able to close combat Honedge, and then I lost it. So that's definitely good to know. I totally forgot that I had Scrappy, but yeah, going into the second match, I know not to sack my Honedge because my Honedge is my win con. So this is the third match. I start out with Machop because I was thinking Grookey was going to start out again. I just want to knock this thing off because knocking it off means that I could really do a lot of work to this thing. So I Dynamic Punch here, and get the sub away as I just go right out into Dewpider, thinking that she was going to sub again. She goes for Leech Seed, of course. I go for Sticky Web. I go out back into Machop. She grows, which is a little weird. But Leech Seeds, I Dynamic Punch. This is a very stally Grookey, but it is a very unique Grookey. I do like it. Subs again. And here, growth instead of Leech Seed was very questionable. I would think you would want to do that, but subs again, I Leech Life. Here you're gonna have to Giga Drain, but she Leech Seeds. She knew that she misplayed right after the turn, so that's okay. Here, of course, I just switch out in the Spritzee here and take the close combat. Not well, but it is an offensive Spritzee, so that's fine. As I could just Moonblast pretty freely, get it down to 71, and here I could go out into Onyx and take anything. High Horsepower, of course, I take that. And after, here we go. After a Dragon Dance, I should outspeed, as well as knock out the Ponyta, which is great. And with Munchlax here out, I am just going to Body Press. That does 78%, but it does have Berry Juice, which is good bring. I actually didn't realize that I had Berry Juice, but Recycle Berry Juice works, which is scary. I just Swords Dance though. Of course, I'm able to tank it because of a Violet and that 100 defense, which is great. And I just Sacred Sword. Yes, doesn't knock out Salandit, but we do have coverage, meaning we do have Rock Slide. It's great. Farfetch'd comes out, and at +2, of course, I'm able to kill with Psycho Cut. So here, she doesn't have many options left. So I just Sacred Sword here, the 60%. She knocks off. I was really just sacking it because it did its job. And now I can just spam Dynamic Punch to win because of Expert Belt. So yeah, definitely great games, Anna. You were the hardest person to prep for, at least like looking at the team. Yes, you had 8 Pokemon, but you had some very solid 8 Pokemon. So GG's, Anna. I do hope to see you in the next Speed League, and yeah, anything else to say? I guess I would say the MVP is Honedge, but if I do that again for the second time in a row in a Speed League, so I guess either Munchlax or Dewpider or Spritz. Honedge just did so much work. I guess I'm gonna say Dewpider because Dewpider did set up the webs, and that was able to get me the win. But yeah, I guess that's it. Alright. I guess I will see you all next time. Peace.